Right guys, last particular category of threat, and my favourite. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail. I love this one because it is probably one of the most elegant and, weirdly enough, one of the most easy to find out data and things like that in security terms, and this is social engineering. So social engineering basically is the idea of working on anybody's lack of knowledge or arrogance or just carelessness in kind of accidentally or deliberately sharing information that would compromise the security of a system. Techniques obviously include things like phishing, sending emails purporting to be from like banks or something like that, saying, "You've got an error on your bank account. Please, can you go to this website and put your password in?" And they're sometimes really, really good. Also, you've got the infamous emails from a Nigerian prince, which go around, or they used to go around, less common, not just Nigerian, all kinds of nations, asking you to give them some money so that they can access their full fortune, and then they'll pay you back and then some. And I don't know how well they worked. They probably worked some of the time, because if they didn't, people wouldn't keep doing them, all right? But social engineering can also include physically getting used to finding out something from an employee, forming a friendship with someone you know is an employee, maybe has high-level access rights to a system, in order to get password details, physical security details, enabling you to access a system, break into a system and obtain the information you want, or destroy it, like we talked about in the sabotage section. Lastly, there are things like accidental, no, accidental is the wrong word, making use of the fact that people don't pay attention, all right, or do silly things. For example, writing passwords down on post-it notes. Prime example, lovely example, was a group of security engineers trying to show the weaknesses in the company, and what they did was they hovered around in the smoking area of the company, masqueraded as IT people coming to do some work in, went into the building when the people went in from their smoking break, and then installed devices to attach to the network, and then they could remote access it from outside. Very, very, very clever, and relying on the fact people aren't paying attention. Last one, shoulder surfing. Well, it's not the last one, there's loads of others, but shoulder surfing, standing behind someone or just walking past and just paying a bit of attention to what's going on screen. If you're good, if you're fast, you can, and have a good memory, you can find out all kinds of things, passwords, stuff like that, and it's amazing what can be found out. Love social engineering because it's clever, it's elegant, and unfortunately also means that people can get access to systems without having a huge amount of technical experience or hacking skills or programming skills or anything like that. Pretty nasty, and requires a lot of guts to do in a lot of cases to find out that information. Right guys, that is all we're going to do on the different categories of threat. That is pretty much all you need to get a basis on P1 for computer security in practice. Obviously, have a look at the assignment, which should be further up the list on the classroom, and then you can just start filling out that, making notes, using the videos to do that. Don't forget also, you've got the resources on Know-It-All Ninja as well, which I've linked up there as well. So you should be able to find those and make use of those. Okay, cheers guys.